The crimes we selected is only for women and children that was reported to the police in all the 91 stations. Slide two. Okay. For the murder, we've got in 2018, 1960. Then in 2019, 20, we've got 57 where there was a decrease of 3. Then in 2020, 21, we've got 51. That was a decrease. Then in 2021, 22, we've got a constant there, we've got also 51. Then on total sexual offenses for 2020, 2021, we've got 715. In 2021, 2022, we've got 681, which shows a decrease of 34 cases. Then attempted murder, assault with intent to cause grievous bodily harm, common assault, they all increased with more than 10%. Then the rape, we've got a decrease from 2020-2021, we've got 515. 2021-22, we've got 503, a decrease of 12. Then also the attempted sexual offenses and contact sexual offenses, we've got a decrease, and sexual assault increased with 16 cases. Next slide. Then for our children, for murder in 2018, 2019, we've got 21 cases, which decreased with 3 in 2019, 2020, and decreased again in 2020, 2021 to 9. Then, unfortunately, in 2021, 2022, it increased to 15, which was a 6 cases more. Then all the categories increased. And when we go to rape of our children, in 2020, 2021, we've got 348. And in 2021, 2022, we've got an increase to 368, which was an increase of 20 cases. And on the children, we've got only a decrease of -2 cases on attempted sexual assault. Then when we go to our districts on murder for women, where it is red, it shows that it increased. Where it is blue, where it is green, is a decrease. And where it is blue, it means it's constant. The number didn't increase. So we've got Francis Bar taking the lead in red, ZF, with 21 cases in 2019, 2020, and followed by Francis Bart. And in 2021, we've got Francis Bart taking the lead, though it decreased. It is stabilized, it is constant, but it's still taking the lead with 16 cases, followed by Pixley Kaseme with 14 cases. And when we go to 2021, 2022, we've got now Pixley Kaseme taking the lead with 17, followed by Francis Bart, though it decreased, is still high because of the number of cases reported. And when we go to the first quarter of this year, we found that also Francis Bart is still taking the lead with 7, followed by ZF with 5, then Pixley Kaseme with 4, Namagwa 2, and JTG with 1. Then to our children, the districts, in 2019, 2020, we've got Francis Bart and ZF taking the lead with 6 each, and Pixley Kaseme followed with 4. Then we've got JTG and Namakwa respectively with 1. 2020-2021, we've got Francis Bar taking the lead with 4 cases, followed by JTG with 3. Fortunate for Namakwa, there's a 0, that is a decrease. Then Pixley Kaseme and ZF, they get 1-1. In 2021-2022, we've got now Pixley Kaseme taking the lead for the children with 6 cases, followed by JTG with 4, followed by ZF with 3 cases. And we've got Francis Bart decreased with 1, taking with 1 case, and also Namakwa with 1. Fortunately for our kids, in this first quarter of this financial year, no child was murdered. And that is a very appreciating thing that we can do. It shows that somewhere we can do a change. Then attempted murder for women. We've got Francis Bar taking the lead. When you look at Francis Bar, it's mostly taking the lead because of the number of cases, because of the big stations in Francis Bar. So it's the volume of cases reported, because even if they go down, but they're still on top. Then followed by Pixley Kaseme with 21, ZF with 14, JTG 9, and Namakwa 3. And then in 2020-2021, we still have Francis Bar taking the lead with 29, followed by Pixley with 20, then ZF with 18, Namakwa 13, and JTG with 8. 2021-2022, we've got Francis Bar taking the lead with 46, which is an increase also. And when you check in 2021-2022, the all districts increased. We don't have any decrease in all the districts. And when we go to 2022-23, the first quarter, we've got now the picture changed. Pixley is taking the lead at number 1, followed by Francis Bart, number 2, with 15 cases. And then Pixley taking number 3 with 6 cases. Attempted murder on our children. In 2019-2020, we've got Francis Bart, JTG, ZF increased, and Namakwa and Pixley decreased. And no, constant, sorry, with 3 cases, the same as the previous year. Then when we go to 2020-2021, we've got Francis Bart increased, Pixley increased, ZF increased, and JTG and Namakwa decreased. 2021-2022, they all increased. Then for the first quarter 2022-2023, it changes now. ZF is taking the lead as number 1 with 8, followed by Francis Bart with 5, and JTG decreased, they've got 0, and Pixley and Namakwa, they've got 2 each, and all the provinces decreased. Assault GBH against women. In 2019-2020, we've got decreased in all the 4 districts with exception of JTG, which increased. And when we go to 2020, 2021, we've got Francis Bart and Namakwa, which increased, and the other three decreased. And when we go to 2021, 2022, only JTG decreased and all the four districts increased. And when we go to the first quarter of 2022, 2023, we have to take note that in this quarter, it shows a decrease because it's only one quarter compared to that. So it's actually, we'll only see the actual picture when we go to the next quarter. That is ending next week, to see how do we stand. Because at present, they show green all, but it is not actual what is happening. We will only see at the end of the second quarter how it is standing. Assault GBH on children in 2019-2020, we've got now Namakwa being the only district that increased. And in 2020-2021, all the districts decreased. In 2021-2022, we've got only JTG and Pixley Kaseme that decreased, and the other three increased. Common assault on women in 2019-2020, we've got only Namakwa again that increased, and the other four decreased. And when we go to 2020-2021, we've got Francis Bart and JTG decreasing, and the other three increased. 2021-2022, we've got all districts increased. And in the first quarter of this year, Francis Bart is taking the lead with 232 cases, followed by Pixley with 94 cases, followed by ZF with 79, and Namakwa with 69, and JTG with 30. When we go to children on common assault, in 2019-2020, all the districts increased. In 2020-2021, only Francis Bart increased. And when we go to 2021-2022, then the picture changed, only Francis Bart decreased. Then for 2022-2023, first quarter, we've got Francis Bart taking the lead with 43 cases against children on common assault, followed by Namakwa and Pixley Kaseme with 23 each, then followed by ZF with 17 and JTG with 4. The total sexual offenses on women on 2019-2020, we've got only JTG that decreased. When we go to 2020-2021, only Namakwa increased and the other four decreased. In 2021-2022, we've got JTG being the only district that increased. And in the first quarter of this year, we've got Francis Bart increased with 59 cases. Taking the lead with 59 cases, followed by JTG with 38, followed by Pixley with 28, then followed by Namakwa with 19 cases, that JTG with 2, taking Number 2 with 38, and number 5 is ZF with 16 cases. The children on total sexual offenses in 2019-2020, we've got Francis Bart and JTG decreased, and the other 3 increased. In 2020-2021, the all district decreased. 2021-2022, Francis Bart and ZF decreased. Then the first quarter of this year, Francis Bart is taking the lead, 45 cases.
Hello. Hi.
Then
Can you go?
number 2 is taken by JTG. Then number 3 is
Are you attending the meeting tomorrow?
in the causal factors, especially with rapes and sexual offenses, we've got a serious issue with overgrown vegetation, lights, and abandoned buildings. Those are becoming our high crime hotspots in the country, including this province. So unfortunately, our municipalities need to come to party and look into our special design. The last part that I need to talk to is the issue of service delivery to all of us as government departments. We need to focus and deal with service delivery complaints as they arise, because this is affecting the crime prevention part. The moment the service delivery issue is not dealt with, it becomes a protest. The moment it becomes a public protest, is a police issue. Now you remove all the capacity that is supposed to do crime prevention, you take it to control crowd. And sometimes it takes months, especially our professors sitting here. It's like a competition. If this district is having protests, the next one is taking another one. But if us as government departments are taking responsibility of problems before they start, we can avoid this, and we'll have more members on the ground to look into crime prevention. Thank you.
Can we give the subs general a round of applause? Thank you. I agree fully with you, General, with regards to the service delivery issues and the competitiveness in terms of strikes. I would also just like to add that we need to look into the GBF desks that the minister spoke about. And in this session, I really realized that we need a productive collaboration of government and civil society to address these issues. I have two announcements to make before I call on a very vibrant and active woman in terms of GBV, along with MEC Bloom, which is MEC Vilakazi. She will give us directions in terms of the commissions, but I would like you to take note of the following announcements. We will have lunch after MEC Vilakazi. We'll have a 45-minute lunch. After that, we will come back to commissions. We will give you color-coded stickers as to which commission you belong to. The MEC will shed light on that. Dinner will be served here at 7 o'clock for everybody that is here. No, listen, guys. You are welcome to join us for dinner at 7 o'clock, everybody. We call on the scribes and the rapporteurs to please remain behind so that we can quickly speak with you and discuss with you a few issues. Let's put our hands together, MEC Vilakazi.
Good afternoon, colleagues. Without wasting any time, let me go straight to the commissions. I'm just going to give to outline how are we going to allocate our commissions and the venues. We have 6 commissions. The first commission, which is Pillar 1, which is accountability, coordination, and leadership, will be outside this big venue. There are 2 breakaway rooms, but we will give direction where they are, but they are outside this main hall. And if you want to go and partake in that commission, during lunch, our team will allocate colors, different colors for different commissions. The Pillar 1 commission will get a purple color. If you want to go to that commission, you will request a purple color. Our facilitator will be the MEC of Sports, Arts and Culture, MEC Finis, and Miss Charmaine Ramasedi. On commission and the rapporteur there, I think the team, both MEC Linkwe and Mr. Kenny is not around. I said the team must get some officials who can be the rapporteurs from Commission 1. And then there's the technical support, which I won't mention. They are the different departments. For Pillar 2, which is prevention, restoration, and social cohesion, will be in this main hall. They will be seated this side, on the left side, exactly where the advocate is seated. The commission too will be there and their color is lime. It will be myself and Mr. Mujalifa Mukhorosi, and the rapporteur will be Mr. Godfrey Munich, and there's the technical support. And then for our third commission, which is pillar 3, justice, safety and protection, will be also outside in one of the breakaway rooms. And if you are interested to go to participate in that commission, you will request for a blue color. And there the facilitator will be MEC Bloom and Miss Essie Reed, and the rapporteur will be the HOD of transport safety and liaison, which is also amongst us, Mr. Rodney Peterson. And there's the technical support departments that will take place, that will participate. Moving forward with our commissions, pillar 4, response, care, support, and healing will also be in the main hall, just right there where the HOD of transport is seated. They will converge in that corner, and their color will be yellow. And the MEC there responsible will be the MEC of health, MEC Marupin Liquini, and Mr. Mpo. I understand Ms. Mpo Ligeto is also around. And then there's the rapporteur. I think the team will also look into that one because the HOD is not around. And there's the departments that will take part on the technical support. On pillar 5, which is economic power, will also be in the main hall. If you are interested to go and participate there, I think the color is red, and it will be MEC Foslo and Miss Carol. I think Miss Carol is also around Mabotza, and they will just sit on the right side, on the right hand, right in front. They will be there, MEC Foslo. And the rapporteur there, I understand the HOD was here, but he quickly went out, but he promised that he will come back. And then on our last commission, which is commission 6, under research and information management systems, they will also be on the main hall. The color is green. They will be seated right at the back there on the right side. And also there we all have MEC Mase, and the team will provide MEC Mase with someone who's going to help her. And then the rapporteur, also the HOD is not, I'm told that he's not around, but we requested the team to look in other officials that can assist in this regard. And then there's also the technical support, which include those different departments that will take part, and that will be all from our side. Thank you very much.
Thank you, MEC. All right, with that said and done, I believe if you need clarity, you can call on Uzbabiki or myself or Greg or Leverine, Advocate Leverine, or any other of the team members that are here. Can we please have a 45-minute break of lunch, exercise, smoke break, smiling, no jolling, no kissing, just smoke break. Then we get to our groups. Thank you very much. Give yourself a round of applause.